reached out to Matt on 2 separate occasions. The first was for a mindscaping session and the second was for anxiety relief. About 6 or so months ago, I decided to get back into bodybuilding, but here in Japan for the first time. So naturally I was feeling very overwhelmed, nervous, and I didn't really have the motivation to kind of confidently put things in place in order to get closer to that goal. So Matt suggested organising a mindscaping session, which is something that I had never heard of before, and to be quite honest, I was a little nervous about. I didn't know what to expect. But he facilitated a conversation that really helped me visualise my path, the obstacles I place in front of myself throughout that journey, and the things I can do to overcome them. It's been about 6 months or so now since that conversation, but every single day I'm feeling a lot more confident in myself. I'm feeling a lot more motivated in my training and my meal prepping in order to get closer to that goal. The second reason I reached out to Matt was for anxiety relief, because over the last couple of months I started developing anxiety again after being about 2 years completely free of it. So Matt took me through a meditation tapping technique, which helped me really release the anxiety I held on to surrounding like different circumstances, different people, different environments and whatnot. So now that when I'm back in those situations, back in those environments and whatnot, I no longer feel that sense of anxiety that occurred prior to our conversation. He really helped me figure out why I was feeling like that. He helped me delve deeper within myself, within my mind, to figure out that. He also taught me a lot of different techniques I can use just out and about if I am feeling nervous or overwhelmed, which have helped immensely. In those situations where I was feeling anxious prior to our conversation, now when I'm placed back in those situations, I do remember feeling anxious, but I no longer have that feeling of nervousness anymore. I just remember how I felt previously. I remember the session that we had in order to release those feelings, and now I'm feeling a lot more confident going out and about, experiencing new things, going to new places, and being back in those old environments, and yeah, not really having any fear anymore, which is great. Overall, Matt is super professional. He's got a very calming presence, and I felt super comfortable speaking to him about my problems, about my challenges, and he gave me so many amazing techniques that I can use in everyday life to better overcome my nervousness, my lack of motivation, and all the rest. So I would highly recommend both mindscaping and both the anxiety relief management techniques that he taught me. So thank you so much, Matt. I really appreciate it.